हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू उज्जवल सेकेंडरी फॉर सिविल्स। आज के इस वीडियो में हम लोग जानते हैं मानसून के बारे में। ये क्या होता है मानसून और भारत के किन भागों में होती है मानसूनी वर्षा। ठीक है, तो टोटल मैकेनिज्म ऑफ इंडियन मानसून हम लोग इस वीडियो में आज जानेंगे। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद टुडेज वीडियो विच इज ऑन इंडियन मानसून। जो इंडियन मानसून का जो डेफिनेशन होता है, इट इज द सीजनल रिवर्सल ऑफ विंड्स। ये यूनिवर्सल डेफिनेशन, दिस इज द यूनिवर्सल डेफिनेशन ऑफ मानसून। ओके, universal definition, and it is also associated with the rainfall patterns. That means that there is a seasonal reversal of winds and the associated rainfall. This word is derived from the Arabic word mausim. Mausim is the word which is of the origin of Arabic, and the monsoon word is derived from this particular word mausim. ठीक है, the annual oscillation in the apparent position of the sun between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn causes the annual oscillation in the position of the thermal equator on the earth's surface. So what happens, क्या होता है कि we all know that कि अर्थ जो है, there is a equator at 0 degree latitude and there is a tropic of Cancer at 23 degree and half degree north latitude, and there is a tropic of Capricorn at 23 degree and half south latitude. Okay, so the sun is here. Suppose sun is here. So the light rays from the sun fall directly in this region only. Okay, so this is the region where sun makes an apparent oscillation. So the heating of the earth happens in this particular tropical region, which is maximum. So this is the reason why there is a seasonal variation in the direction of winds, and monsoon is caused by this particular variation. ठीक है, the changes in the wind direction are driven by seasonal shifts in the temperature differences between the ocean and land. Okay, so what happens, क्या होता है कि suppose this is a land mass, suppose this is India, and इंडिया के चारों तरफ जो इंडियन ओशन जो है, this is a Arabian Sea, this is Arabian Sea, and this is Bay of Bengal region. So what happens that land gets heated differently and this particular ocean gets heated differently. So there is a temperature difference between the land mass and this particular ocean. ठीक है, the changes in the wind direction are driven by seasonal shifts in the temperature differences between the ocean and land. Between April and September, warm land temperatures drive pressure patterns and winds that draw in moist air from the Indian Ocean, producing heavy rainfall. तो अप्रैल और सितंबर के बीच में जो इंडिया में जो समर सीजन होता है, उसमें क्या होता है कि जो हमारा लैंड जो होता है, दैट इज वार्म. ओके, दैट इज वार्म, इट हैज़ गॉट हायर टेम्परेचर देन द सराउंडिंग ओशंस. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट देर इज ए moist air flow from the Indian Ocean towards the land, and that is causing the rainfall, and that is the reason why monsoon is there. Okay, during the winter months the winds move in the opposite direction, blowing cool air over land toward the ocean, leading to very dry conditions. तो विंटर मंथ्स में क्या होता है, जो हमारा विंड सिस्टम है वो अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में मूव करने लगता है, उसके वजह से जो लैंड सरफेस है उस पर ठंडा हवा बहना स्टार्ट होता है और वो काफ़ी ड्राई होता है, तो उसके वजह से रेनफॉल नहीं होता है. सो दिस इज द मेन सीजनल रिवर्सन ऑफ विंड्स दैट इज कॉल्ड एज मानसून. ठीक है, इन दिस पर्टिकुलर डायग्राम यू कैन सी दिस इज द समर सीजन, दिस इज द समर सीजन, एंड व्हाट हैपेंस इन समर, द विंड डायरेक्शन इज फ्रॉम साउथ वेस्ट. ओके, इफ this is the north direction, this is the south direction, this is the east, and this is the west. So here you can see that the wind direction is like this, from southwest direction. So it is happening in the month of summer, but you can see in this particular figure, इस figure में आप देख सकते हो, in the month of winter the direction of wind is reversed. ठीक है, ये डायरेक्शन ऊपर से अब नीचे की ओर, यानी कि लैंड से ओशन की ओर जा रहा है, बट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर फिगर the direction of wind is from ocean towards land mass. So this is the seasonal reversal of winds between summer and winter, and this is the monsoon characteristics. You can see the summer temperature in India. This is the global map showing the temperature distributions in the month of summer in northern hemisphere. So what happens is that this particular region, you can see it is very red, that means it has got more temperature. Okay, but this yellow region, this is not that much high temperature, it is not having that much of high temperature. So what happens that okay, there is a creation of low pressure over this region. Here you can see that this is the very high temperature region. Delhi has got 48 degrees Celsius, Jaipur has got 47 degrees Celsius, Ahmedabad has got 46 degrees Celsius, Bhopal has got 46 degrees Celsius. That means कि these temperatures are quite higher. ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा temperatures है as compared to the surrounding oceans in this region. So what happens is that there is a creation of low pressure in this region and there is a relatively high pressure in the ocean region. So what happens is that there is a movement of air, the wind from this particular region towards the landmass, and this is the onset of monsoon. We will see in the next slide that there is also a concept of intertropical convergence zone. So let's first understand what is ITCZ. Okay, so suppose this is our earth, and this is the tropical region, this is the equator, this is upper line is Tropic of Cancer and this is Tropic of Capricorn, this is equator. Okay, so in this particular region, what happens is that the temperature is always very high. So there is a creation of low pressure belt throughout this region near the equator, and that is called as ITCZ. This region is called as ITCZ. What happens in ITCZ is that जो ITCZ होता है इसमें, suppose this is ITCZ, so there is a flow of trade winds from the northern hemisphere and from the southern hemisphere. These are the trade winds. Okay, so they converge in ITCZ. So ITCZ is a low pressure zone located at the equator where trade winds converge, and so it is a zone where air tends to ascend. So what happens is that the air from both the hemispheres, from the northern hemisphere and from the southern hemisphere, they both come towards ITCZ and they rise. So basically there is a upward movement at the ITCZ and it is a low pressure zone. Okay, so there is a shifting of ITCZ in the months of July. In July, the ITCZ is located around 20 degree north to 25 degree north latitudes over the Gangetic Plain, sometimes called the monsoon trough. So this shifting of ITCZ over the Indian landmass is called as monsoon trough. This monsoon trough encourages the development of thermal low over north and northwest India. There is a creation of low pressure over north and northwest India. Due to the shift of ITCZ, the trade winds of the southern hemisphere cross the equator between 40 degree and 60 degree east longitudes and start blowing from southwest to northeast due to the Coriolis force. It becomes southwest monsoon. In winter, the ITCZ moves southward, and so the reversal of winds from northeast to south and southwest takes place. They are called as northeast monsoons. So in the months of winter, there is a shift of ITCZ from northern hemisphere to southern hemisphere. Like you can see here in this particular picture, this is the July ITCZ. In the months of July, that means कि when there is summer in northern hemisphere, जब northern hemisphere में गर्मी होती है तो उस समय जुलाई में you can see this is the ITCZ. Okay, this is Africa. Here comes India. Okay, this is China. Okay, so you can easily see that there is a ITCZ over the Gangetic Plains. India का जो गंगा का जो प्लेन है, मिडिल Gangetic Plains है, there ITCZ is shifted. Okay, so it is a low pressure region. So all the air will try to converge in this particular place, and that is called monsoon winds. What happens in the month of January? That is the winter season. It is the winter season. Winter season, there is a shifting of ITCZ in the southern hemisphere. As you can see, this is the line of ITCZ. This is South America, this is Africa, and it further goes southwards. Okay, so in the months of when there is winter in northern hemisphere, ITCZ is at this particular location. So here it is low pressure. It is the low pressure region. So what happens that air from this direction starts to fill this low pressure region, and there is a reversal of direction of the wind, and this is the characteristic of monsoon. Okay, here you can see that this is the summer monsoon time. In this particular region, you can see it is the high temperature region. So the direction of wind is like this. Okay, so it is the summer monsoon. But what happens in the winter region? दिस पर्टिकुलर लैंड मास इट गेट्स कोल्ड। जब इंडिया में विंटर मौसम होता है तो टेम्परेचर ड्रॉप हो जाता है और उसके वजह से ये हाई प्रेशर रीजन क्रिएट हो जाता है। बट दिस ओशन इज स्टिल वार्म, यू कैन सी इट इज येलो इन कलर, that which means it is warmer. So there is a natural tendency for the air to blow from high pressure to low pressure region, and hence there is a reversal of the direction of wind, and this is monsoon. In India, monsoon arrives in two branches, as you can see here. First is Arabian Sea branch and second is Bay of Bengal branch. Here you can see that when winds arrive, it gets bifurcated into two branches. The branch which is moving from the Arabian Sea, it is called as Arabian Sea branch. Arabian Sea branch. And the wind which is coming from the Bay of Bengal region, it is called as Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, so both are the branches of the same monsoon winds. This Arabian Sea branch, it brings rainfall in the western coast of India. Here you can see this is the western coast. Western coast has got Western Ghats. These are the, as you can see in this figure, these are the mountains. These are the Western Ghats. These are the Western Ghats region. Western Ghats region. So when these monsoon winds strike these Western Ghats, there happens a orographic rainfall. Orographic rainfall. Further, when this Bay of Bengal branch crosses over the Bay of Bengal region, it gets parallel to the Eastern Ghats. As you can see, these are the Eastern Ghats located on the eastern coast of India. So these branches are parallel to the Eastern Ghats. So there is no rainfall here. So ये एक सरप्राइजिंग चीज़ है कि मानसून के समय में भी जो हमारा तमिलनाडु कोस्ट है, आंध्रा कोस्ट है, वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश नहीं होता है। इसका रीज़न ये है कि हमारा जो बे ऑफ बंगाल ब्रांच है ये ईस्टर्न घाट्स के पैरेलल चला जाता है, तो उस हवा को रोकने के लिए कोई ब्लॉकेज सामने नहीं आता है। सो देयर इज़ नो एनी ओरोग्राफिक रेनफॉल इन द ईस्टर्न कोस्ट ऑफ इंडिया। फर्दर व्हेन दीज monsoon winds, Bay of Bengal branch reaches this Bangladesh plain in the northeast India. Here these are the Himalayan ranges. As you can see, these are the Himalayan ranges. It will be clear in the next picture. Here you can see this is the whole Himalayan range. This is the Himalayan range. This is the northeast mountain ranges here. This is the Western Ghat. As you can see, these are the Western Ghat region and these are the Eastern Ghats region. Okay, so whatever winds, monsoon winds that are coming from Arabian Sea branch, they gets blocked by these Western Ghats. So there is a heavy rainfall in this region. But in this particular region, when Bay of Bengal branch arrives, it goes parallel to these Eastern Ghats. Okay, so there is no precipitation, there is no rainfall. But when these winds reach northeast region, there are mountain ranges, so rainfall occurs in northeast. So that's the reason why we have the highest rainfall in the state of Meghalaya, that is Cherrapunji and Mawsimram. After rainfall in these northeast states, this Bay of Bengal branch moves towards parallel to towards this in the north direction and gives rainfall in this region because of Himalayas. Okay, also this particular Arabian Sea branch, when it arrives in the region of Rajasthan, it goes parallel to the Aravalli ranges. This is the Aravalli range. Aravalli range. So चूँकि ये विंड्स पैरेलल हो जाते हैं अरावली रेंजेस के, तो वहाँ पे बारिश नहीं हो पाता है, इसीलिए राजस्थान में हमारे यहाँ जो डेजर्ट का फॉर्मेशन है वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश नहीं होता है. सो दिस इज द रीजन वाई वी हैव वेरी स्कैंटी रेनफॉल इन द स्टेट ऑफ राजस्थान, बिकॉज द अरेबियन सी ब्रांच ऑफ द मानसून गेट्स पैरेलल टू द अरावली हिल रेंजेस. सो दिस इज द रीजन वाई we do not have much rainfall in the state of Rajasthan. Now there is a concept of orographic rainfall. The most of the rains in southwest monsoon occurs as an orographic rainfall. When the rain bearing winds encounter a relief, it rises up and condensation occurs. Relief means any sort of mountain. अगर कोई mountain है उसे हम लोग relief feature बोलते हैं. What actually happens is that suppose this is a mountain range and suppose wind is approaching. अगर wind किसी mountain range के पास जाता है और अगर उस wind में moisture है, if this wind is having moisture in it, so as it approaches the mountain, it starts to rise up, and we all know that when wind rises up, there is a drop in the temperature, and because of the drop in the temperature, condensation occurs, and because of condensation, there is a rainfall. When this moisture laden air has shed its moisture in the mountain regions, and when it crosses over, there is no enough moisture in this particular air, so there is no condensation on the other side of the mountain, so it becomes dry, and it is called as rain shadow area. Rain shadow area. Why? Because there is no rain on the other side of the mountains. So this is the reason why this Western Ghats region, there is a heavy rainfall in this side, but there is no heavy rainfall in this side of Western Ghats, because this is the rain shadow area of Western Ghats. This is the rain shadow area. Okay, so this is the main branches of southwest monsoon, and I have shown you how these branches are getting bifurcated and how they bring rainfall in the different parts of the country. This Bay of Bengal branch, after shedding moisture in this region, it approaches towards north, and this Arabian Sea branch, after bringing rainfall in this region, it advances in this, and at this point both of the branches meet. Okay, so this is the last convergence of both the branches of monsoon. What happens is next, that monsoon is very significant for the India. Why? Because these are the few regions that monsoon is considered very important for India. First of all, 70% of annual rainfall is from southwest monsoon. It means कि इंडिया में जितना भी बारिश होता है साल भर में, उसका 70% जो है वो साउथ वेस्ट मानसून के वजह से ही होता है. बाकी विंटर रेनफॉल होते हैं, कुछ लोकल थंडर स्टॉर्म्स होते हैं, लेकिन जो 70% ऑफ एनुअल रेनफॉल है वो साउथ वेस्ट मानसून की वजह से होता है. दैट मीन्स कि it is quite a considerable significant amount of rainfall. It brings a very significant amount of rainfall. Second point is kharif crops like rice cultivation is dependent on monsoon. जो फसल हम लोग गर्मी के मौसम में, जो कि बरसात के मौसम में करते हैं, उसके लिए मानसून का आना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. एज यू कैन सी इन दिस पर्टिकुलर फिगर, these farmers are planting rice in their fields, and you can see these rice fields are water filled. Okay, and this is because of monsoon rains. Okay, next point is there is a recharge of groundwater reservoirs and dams. जब मानसून के बारिश जब होते हैं तो हमारा जो ग्राउंड वाटर है जिससे हम लोग पानी ड्रॉ करते हैं फॉर ड्रिंकिंग पर्पसेस, फॉर एग्रीकल्चर पर्पसेस, तो उसको रिचार्ज कर देता है. ठीक है, और हमने जो डैम्स बना के रखे हैं जिससे हम लोग हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट ऑपरेट करते हैं, या फिर इरिगेशन पर्पसेस के लिए जो डैम्स बनाते हैं, उसमें भी पानी जो है, बारिश का पानी मानसून की वजह से उसमें जमा हो जाता है. ठीक है, एंड द लास्ट पॉइंट इज monsoon boosts the agriculture economy and contributes significantly in India's GDP. As we all know that Indian economy, the labor force is maximum employed in the primary sector and mainly in the agriculture sector. So agriculture is dependent upon irrigation, and almost 60% of India's irrigation needs are met through the rains. So in that context, monsoon becomes a very significant part of rural economy and a major contribution in the employment for the rural economy, and has got a significant contribution in India's GDP. So I hope कि आपको ये मानसून का एक ओवरव्यू अच्छा लगा होगा, आपको समझ में आया होगा कि मानसून विंड्स कैसे ऑपरेट होते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ टेम्परेचर डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन द हीटिंग ऑफ लैंड एंड द हीटिंग ऑफ ओशंस, और उसके वजह से मानसून का जो है सीजनल रिवर्सल भी होता है. ठीक है, तो आई होप यू हैव like this particular lesson, and thanks for watching, and please like, comment, share and subscribe to Ujjwal's Academy for Civils. I keep on bringing various interesting topics on this channel which is very useful for your general knowledge and also some exams point of view. So I hope you have liked this lesson. Thanks again for watching. Thank you.